Hey everyone, this is just a quick bumper I'm going to put in front of all the videos between now and the anniversary stream, which is roughly about 9 days away, I think. No. Yeah, 9 days away. So if you've seen this already, just skip ahead. If you don't care about this and just want to see the video, that's fine. Just skip ahead. Just remember my anniversary stream, July 17th. Please stop by. It'd be fun to see you there. That being said, just a quick reminder. So basically, 5-year anniversary. Woo! I'm gonna very quickly just try and go through all the things that have happened because of it. So, it's all about donations and reaching everything like that. I do it once a year, and then I don't feel guilty for the rest of the year. Anyway, so the first thing I did is there are 3 different winners of you have 3 different chances at a $50 Amazon gift card, and you get to choose one game that I can do a playthrough of. Even if I have to buy the game myself, I'll do it. Keeping in mind, if nobody's watching it, I'll do at least 5 videos, but I might just stop if nobody's watching it. At the end of the day, I'm a channel. I have to make content that people are interested in. So there are going to be 3 total winners of that, all different winners. You can win if you donate during the anniversary stream. That's probably going to be a smaller pool of winners right there to choose from. Anyone who donates during the entire month of July, that's through Super Chat, donations, whatever. And then anyone who's a patron at the end of July. And the minimum for all of this is $1. You can donate $1 during the anniversary stream, during any random time you feel like it. And my minimum Patreon thing is $1. So theoretically, just toss down $1 on one of these, and then you could win $50 on Amazon, and the ability to do for me to do a playthrough of any game you want. So there you go. And then Discord for the channel. This is the first thing I did. So for $0, Discord. Here's the link. This links to a bunch of people on the channel, all subscribers and all that. Just shooting the shit. It's just a fun little time. Look, I'll bring it up here. We got the private channel. We got general. I'm sorry, that's Green Spencer. We have general, Digimon 1, Let's Play suggestions, mods, gifts, just random shit, gifs and images. Look at that, so cute. Oh, and then trophy hunters, music with a little bot that you can play any YouTube channel music in there, and it's really fun. So you guys should stop by that, even if you don't want to do anything else regarding it. Yeah, should be a good time. Then basically, I've done this for my 3-year and my 4-year, but if we accumulate a total donation, so let's say this $99 so far is between super chats, donations, all through the month of July so far. If we hit 200, then I'll do one guaranteed 6-hour stream to be determined later. If we hit 300, I will do a video on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Blind. I'll do a stream, I guess. I didn't even realize it said stream. I've never played the game. I don't plan on playing it. But because it's a donation goal, I'll do it. Why not? And then finally, or not finally, there's lots more. But vote for which Final Fantasy I do a full playthrough of. I get asked to play Final Fantasies for Let's Plays, streams, whatnot, a lot. So here we are. We have which Final Fantasy game should I play through? Multiple votes allowed. And basically, you just vote here. If you haven't voted already, you definitely should. Currently, it's pretty much tied between 15, 12, and 7. Tactics kind of bringing up the rear, and 10-2 still in the running. But yeah, basically choose between all these, and oh shit, I didn't even do that. If we hit 400, then I'll play whatever's first place at the end of July. For 500, I'll do an entire playthrough of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So if you want to see me play the entire game and all those cool moments, there you go. At 666, one Digimon World 2 part, at least 1 hour long. I did that last year, and I thought it was a pretty funny one, so I should bring it back. At 750, there will be a reading of a graphic fanfiction about Carlos, Spencer, myself. The fanfiction is titled The Million Views Celebration. That's how you know it's good. Yeah, so someone wrote a fanfiction and then sent it to me, and I thought this is actually pretty good writing, if not disgusting at some points. And I thought it would be funny if we read it and narrated it. So I'll read for me, Carlos will read for him, Spencer will read for himself. And we'll do that if we hit 750. 800, 6-hour stream becomes an 8-hour stream. 850, basically whatever's in second place in the Final Fantasy poll, I'll also play that one. 900, Carlos and I will do a Let's Watch Digimon Tri Dub. 1000, 8-hour stream becomes 12-hour stream. And for 1134, which is hell on a calculator, or hell in numbers, full Digimon World for hard mode playthrough, you sadistic fucks. And then 1500, 12-hour. It's basically, I don't really see these ones coming into play. Maybe, very, very maybe we'll get the second Final Fantasy one. Maybe we'll get this one. I think I'm iffy about the fanfiction one too, but I'm fairly confident we're gonna get these ones. So definitely drop a vote in the straw poll. It should be linked. All of this is linked in my description, so you don't have to worry about coming to this document if you don't want to. Basically, it's one time a year of doing it. Oh, I forgot the best part. If you do donate, even big or small, I will play that alert in front of the video. Like if you look in August and July of last year, you'll see how it is. Basically, every video is going to start with a small, like if you make a message, you say, "Oh, Nick, I really like the content," or "Oh, Nick, fuck you." I'll start off the video with that and the alert to go with it. So feel free. Any donation does that. So yeah, feel free to donate. Feel free to not. Feel free to just keep enjoying the content or not. Feel free to keep hating the content. I don't know why you're still here if you hate it, but that's it. Very quick bumper. Again, if you've seen this, sorry. If you already know about this, sorry. If you didn't care about this, sorry. But yeah, let's start the video. Thank you. All right, welcome back to the highly requested Birth by Sleep Part 3. Just kidding. Nobody cares about these videos, and that makes me depressed. But all right. Well, I don't know why we left off in the Mirage Arena, but whatever. I believe Cinderella's Castle's next. I forget what order it is for Ven. Yeah, so Cinderella's Castle. There's a button to go to like the nearest world. I can't remember what it is. All right. So let's get going. The Castle of Dreams. I do think it's weird when they have to come up with like different names for locations that don't have names in the Kingdom Hearts universe. It's like they can't just be like Cinderella's world. They have to just come up with Castle of Dreams. I don't remember Jacques from the original Cinderella, but thank God he has subtitles because he's impossible to understand.
Oh dear.
I will say, and I'm fine admitting this, the music in Castle of Dreams is pretty good. I don't know what it is, but just like the Cinderella music in general is pretty catchy, so it works out.
Somebody tell me how I got so small!
I mean, plot is the answer, Ventus. I mean, the other two didn't end up getting small when they went to their Cinderella's world, so for some reason you are. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, other than they needed to explain it somehow.
Oh, how interesting. I've never seen a mouse like you before.
Really, Cinderella? Very clearly a tiny human.
Jack, you better explain things to him.
Now. Look, a little guy, take her easy. Not a worry, pal. We like you. Flinderelli like you too. She's a nice, very nice. Come on now, Jugta. Name it Jack.
I'm Ventus. Call me Ven.
Jugta, Ven. Need a setup? Ask a Jack.
Cinderella?
Oh well, time to get to my chores. I'll see you in a little while then.
So, Ventus is now a slave.
I guess she's got
One
her
of the
hands
various animals working for Cinderella.
Step Muddy keep a Flinderelli busy all day.
full. She didn't seem to mind much, though.
No, not a Flinderelli. She work hard. Got a dream, big dream. Dream gonna come true.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Being a Keyblade master is all I've dreamed about.
Hey, maybe you can help me find him. His name's Terra. You seen him?
No. Never saw Terra before.
Oh, well. It was worth a shot.
Come on, follow me. Gotta see the house.
Hey!
So I know it's a game, but once he heard that nobody had seen Terra, that should have been the end of this level. Like, that's his whole reason for being here. Like, I don't think he's looking for Terra. So the fact that he would or the idea that he would entertain being here any longer than he has to be is ridiculous. Also, that's, this is a Firestorm, if you couldn't tell from the saying it Firestorm in the corner over there. But this activates when you use fire commands. I find it a lot easier to activate than Ventus's, I think it's high pitch or whatever, fever pitch, whatever his like unlockable one is. I think of the 3 starting ones, Aqua has Spellweaver, which is pretty easy to activate no matter what. Terra's is about like land commands, so his is a little harder, but it's also just activates from like physical attacks and stuff like that, so it's not too bad. But I think Ben's is like the harder to activate.
As a palace, King's Palace. Gonna be a big ball tonight.
Is Cinderella going?
I don't know.
Huh?
Hello, you two. Have you become friends already? Oh, that's wonderful.
You sure look happy, Cinderella.
I'm going to the royal ball tonight. I guess dreams really do come true.
Cinderella!
My dress will have to wait.
Cinderella! Cinderella!
All right. I'm coming.
Poor Flinderelli. She not go to the ball.
Why not?
You see, they fix her. Work. She'll never get a dress done. Say, got an idea. Invent Hipperjack.
With what?
Fix a Flinderelli dress for the ball.
But what do we need to get?
Look around the house. Lots of pretty things.
Okay, let's do it. I'll go find whatever we need. Jacques, you get things set up here.
Zug. Ben, here for Rusafi.
Rusafi?
Rusafi, a cat. Mean, sneaky, jump a two, bite a two. Ha!
Gotcha.
So I've never really understood the moral of Cinderella. I don't understand, like, I feel like the story would make a lot more sense if Cinderella was ugly and like her stepmother and stepsisters were attractive, because then it would show like, oh, because of their beauty they became like so self-conceited and stuff like that, and then Cinderella finds beauty for a night to reflect her inner beauty, and then she goes and like finds like, you know, someone who sees her for who she really is, and they get together and all that. But really, it doesn't work that way. It kind of just works as if like, oh, you're attractive, then, you know, you're fine. One day you'll find that person. I'm just like, I don't really get it. Like, the original movie's not that long either. It's like an hour. Also, can we just talk about how this dress, even if it had been finished, would have been fucking ugly as shit, and she wouldn't have gotten anything. I don't know. It's just a weird movie. Like, I get the moral is supposed to be, you know, keep your head to the grindstone. Keep, you know, just bear with it. You know, some people are bad. As long as you stay a good person, you know, you'll find your true love and all that shit. But it seems so weird, like almost undercut by some of the other stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking way too into it. I know Sleeping Beauty is even weirder. It's these like really, really old Disney movies have like the worst fucking morals and shit like that. And I feel like we never addressed that. Like, I think the 90s ones have their problems too, like Aladdin and Lion King or everything like that, but they're at least like a little better, I think. Alright, I need to get that too. So I need a bunch of random shit to throw on this dress, because apparently I'm a tailor now, and this is important. Okay. None of them are in chests or anything, they're just lying around. I thought one would be in here, but I guess not. Alright. Oh, I need to level up my commands too. Alright, so this is mouse hole, which means I've been here. I'm looking for the area I haven't been yet. I think I have to access it from like the main room. I think you find some of the stuff inside here, and I think you find some of it in the like main room. I can't remember if the spool is anything. Man, I gotta stop playing so many different like like action games at once. Like I keep trying to like press X to jump, and like I'm trying to think like it. And I've been playing Dark Souls, and I keep trying to roll in Dark Souls with square and accidentally use an Estus. And now in this game, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to keep trying to roll with circle. It's, oh god, why can't we just agree on universal controls for like basic shit like rolling? Like nobody fights left stick to move, right stick to control the camera anymore. Can't we just have like standards for everything else too? Like, I don't understand how it's still not a thing. I mean, this kind of works, but not really. I can't remember what Ventus's finish commands are. I know they were mildly difficult to get, but I don't remember specifically. Alright, so you can kind of tell by using like the old cartoon kind of way. Like, remember in older cartoons like Scooby-Doo and stuff like that? Even Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a couple movements or times like that, but where if they wouldn't animate some of the stuff, but like the thing that they were going to use, you could see was very clearly more detailed and like not part of the backdrop. That's kind of the mentality you have to use to find Cinderella's shit. Like, if you look, you can see that pink thing, you can see the sash on there. They're a little bit more detailed than the rest of the game, like more textures. There's a lot of people here. This is not going to work out for me. I don't know if this will work. If this will work perfectly, because there are some fire enemies here. But if I can at least do some damage to everyone else, then I'll be good. Alright. If I can activate fire, then I'll be able to use Firestorm. I think you have to do it like a significant amount before like shit really kicks off, or it doesn't count. But you can't use it as like the last command, or it won't trigger it. Man, this is still tough. I have to fight them though. Like, I'm at the stage where I can't just like ignore battles. I would like my commands to level up though. That'd be fantastic. Okay. We can finally start on this. This is one. Oh, oops. White lace. God, how much funnier would it have been if it was just like you had to find her fucking like panties and shit for this kind of thing. It'd be a very different game with less Disney. Actually, I would play. It sounds like a Saints Row thing. Like, get ready for the dance. Find the white lace panties. All right. Really, I always feel like I should be able to jump and dodge that, but I never can do it. So I was looking at some of the commands before I started, and I have some of them, but not all the ones I want yet. Like, I still need some of the more basic ones. Alright, that's another area I can go. Nope, that's the area I came from. Oh my god. This does not have infinitely respawning enemies. Why there's so many of them? Alright. At least I leveled up enough so that like I'm not having too much trouble here, because that would have been a lot worse. If I didn't have the defense to like kind of deal with them. I guess somebody's gonna flame me for this, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna talk about Dark Souls because it's been like the only game I've been playing on stream and stuff like that. I guess I'm sort of like, a lot of the experience I have with that kind of game, like the active kind of battle and everything like that, comes from Kingdom Hearts, so it's not that much of a stretch for me to like get into the series and like be competent at it. Oh wow, does this go outside? I didn't know Ben could go outside. Oh, he can. Okay. But yeah, so like, I mean, I've beaten all the Kingdom Hearts games on critical and stuff like that, and it's not a joke. Like, shit's hard. But I think that's why it was sort of an easy transition to get into Dark Souls, where it's like it's not like as jarring as it could be. Alright. So you have to use this fucking ball of yarn to jump on everything. I think I need to get it up here. I wish I had more movement commands. I hate the just regular jump. White sash. Okay, gotta get on that. I want all the treasure too. Greedy. I think unlike most worlds, you can get everything the first time you come here. Or most of it. I always hated finding items in this game though. Because the fact that items have to take place of commands makes me just not want to use them. And so whenever I get them, I'm just like, ugh. Bleeding crystal. Alright, I need to get up there, which I have to go through that hole to get to. I know that. There's that thing over there. It's a button. I can see it because it's slightly more detailed. Is this high enough? No, I need to get over there somehow. I really thought this would be enough, but it's not. Okay. How else can I get over there? Books? No. Just jump from here, I guess? That doesn't seem right. Oh, there's a hole that leads up there. Okay. I'm not supposed to get there from here. Okay. There's somewhere in the mouse hole I missed? I don't know. I'll come back later. Because I know they lead to different places and everything like that. Oh, man. It's been a while since I played this, though. I love Birth by Sleep. It's my favorite in the series, but It has a really slow start for all 3 of them, I think. It's not until like it's not until you beat the first 3 worlds and then sort of get to the 4th world, without spoiling too much, that it really starts kicking off, and like you get more like range of movement and powers and everything like that. Is this the one I came from? This is annoying. This is not where I wanted to be. Okay. You can try though. Maybe I missed something. Alright. Okay. Is there another hole I missed? Title of my sex tape. I don't think so. Okay. So, I had some weird shit happen to me last week at work, and I feel like I need to talk about them, and I haven't been able to because there hasn't been enough dead air, like running around looking for fucking outfits. Like, it was just a very weird drive to work the other day, where like, I drive by a Wendy's, and it's like a big one, like it's got its own like section to itself and everything like that. And excuse me. And it was a very strange thing where I saw a really long line, which isn't that weird, but it was on like a Monday or Tuesday. Like it was on like a regular night where there shouldn't have been a long line. Because it was at like 10. I drive by at like 10:30 at night. There should not be like that many people there on like a regular night. But so I saw it was a long line, and towards the end of the line, there was one car that had 2 kids on bicycles, like riding around in circles around it, and it looked like some sort of like shakedown, but like with kids. It was very strange. I was like, why are they up? Don't they have school? Well, they don't have school, it's summer. But I was like, why are they awake right now? This is ridiculous. Who let these hooligans roam free? I think this... Yeah, this takes me to the area I need to get to, but it's also, something else about it. Actually, I think I can get on here, and can I get on this banister, or is that part of the wall? I don't remember. It's difficult to drive this thing. No, okay. So why do I need to get here? Was it to get back? No. Maybe I roll it down to get back up? I don't know what the point of this is. It won't let me go over here, so I don't know why it's there. But there's treasure here, so I'm gonna continue. Okay, this goes back to okay, this goes way up top here. That's weird. I know there's something up here though. I thought it was gonna lead me somewhere else. Oh man. No. That means I have to go all the way back. Ugh. But yeah, so I was just so confused because I just saw 2 like children driving around another bike, some street youths, if you will, driving around on bikes around a grown man in a car, and like he was like yelling at them and stuff like that. And I was like, how the fuck did this happen? Has society like torn down? This doesn't seem right. Is this how Mad Max started? So that happened. Very strange. I wish I could know what the hell that entire story was, but I don't. I don't have the information. I don't have the facts. And then there was that same drive. I passed by something I'd never seen before, which was a vending machine on the side of a road, and I was convinced it was like a mirage, and it was something I would never see again. But I saw it the next night, and when I saw it the next night, oh shit, I don't think I can get that unless I have an ability to glide or something. That sucks. But yeah, I was convinced it was like mirage. Just like, why the fuck is there? Like, it wasn't on the side of the street. It was in front of a store, but it was like in front of a store on a main road, but like a rural main road, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not in the middle of a city, so there shouldn't just be fucking vending machines just like chilling. And I drove by another night, and I fucking saw a dude like getting from the vending machine at like 10:30 or like 10:40 at night. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how drunk or whatever you have to be to like fucking unversed. I had to kill this one. I want my revenge. How fucked up do you have to be to stop at a vending machine on the side of the road? Or maybe, like, I would just think like it would be like a huge thing for theft. Like, what's stopping? It's the middle of the night. What's stopping people from just breaking it, stealing all the goodies inside? I've never seen like a vending machine that unprotected. And then I don't know. It's just such a like. Is it good? Is it good like side business for the? It wasn't even like a store too. It was like a mechanics or something. It wasn't outside like a general store. So I was like, what? Who is this for? And does it produce enough money to warrant fucking leaving it out here? Just letting it chill here? None of this seemed right, and I I still need dancers. I think you have to knock the cheese loose or something. Okay. I don't remember what that does other than just leaving it on the ground. I guess that lets you jump to some of these places. The trajectory on that would not land there. There's no way. Oh, this game. Yeah, I think Ventus is part of Cinderella's world is the one I like the least. But it's pretty quick, so I don't have too many qualms about it. Like, we're almost done. I do like that about Birth by Sleep, where it just feels like everything is very, very fast. Like, all the worlds that you don't want to play really kind of go quickly. And, there we are. White button. So fucking important we had to run by all those other buttons.
Still needs a pity pearl.
Leave it to me.
Okay. I mean, I don't see any differences. Jacques, what'd you do? I feel like Jacques was just sitting here. He didn't add any additions to it. Fucking making you do all the goddamn work. Some people, like, you do a group project and they just make you do everything. It's just fucking, I'm having PTSD when I was in college. That's not true. I was that person. I was the one who didn't do any work. It's because I procrastinate. I work harder on single projects than I do on group projects. Typically, or I end up being, like, if I have to, it's literally nobody will do anything, then I'll do the whole project. But if there's someone who takes initiative, I'm always just like, alright, sure, do whatever you want.
Look out! Flurry, flurry, bang, bang!
Do you know how I know this level is a joke? Because the music they're playing during this boss fight is Rowdy Rumble, which is the song from Kingdom Hearts 2 that only appears, or that only plays whenever they do some, like, ridiculous shit.
Time to play, cat.
Or when they have, like, a big, like, gang battle where there's, like, a bunch of enemies at once.
Take the pearl, Jack. I'll hold them off. Run!
I do like that about Birth by Sleep, though, that it mixes music from Kingdom Hearts 2 and its own soundtrack, which is pretty neat. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 don't do that. Like, there's no, like, recurring themes from 1. They're all, like, I'm sorry. There are, but they're like Kingdom Hearts 2 versions. Like Kyrie's theme is remixed. Sora's, I think Sora didn't have a theme in 1. And then, shit like that. I want to do this without getting hit once. Alright, I don't know what shenanigans you're doing here, but I will not like it. I can see a pounce attack coming. Once again, every battle you want to win. Every single battle. Just use shot lock. Okay, now I understand. Why am I fighting a goddamn cat? I don't even remember the cat from Cinderella. I played this game multiple times. I still don't remember this cat from the movie, like, at all. Alright, not a shot lock. I have to actually do real things here.
Fire!
God, this is so dumb. Alright, I'm ready. Why does he keep, like, going all the corners? What is your game here, cat? Alright, well, here's so much for doing it without getting hit. Alright, here we go. Let's kill him this way. At least get my focus back up so I can just use my shot lock again. Oh my god. Why am I doing this? What has my life become where I'm fighting a cat right now? Just the sounds it makes too. Oh god. Really? Was that worth it? Was that worth an end of the world boss fight?
Oh, that's a big thank you.
No thanks needed. You saved me before, so I saved you. That's what friends do, right?
Zug zug, Ben Jaka, good friend.
Now, let's get that dress finished.
Oh. You know, the more I reflect on it, this might be...
What's a royal ball?
this might be how,
After all,
this might be the worst
suppose
world in
it
Ben's
would be
side.
frightfully dull and boring and completely wonderful.
My life is literally over if I don't go to this party.
Cinderella!
So,
Is that my dress?
Yes.
that's
It's a
infuriating.
present from us.
So she just didn't look at the dress. She
Now you have a dress.
just
of
came
your own.
over and was like, "Oh, I never got to finish the dress," and didn't notice that it had moved and it was no longer like out in the open. It was now just gone. God, it's fucking typical white girl. Let's everyone do everything for her. I'm kidding. It's not. Don't take that seriously. I just think it's such a stupid movie. Why did they make a game out of this? This and Snow White are so dumb. I think Sleeping Beauty's got its own issues, but at least it's like a functioning movie.
I wonder.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
Well, you're not the only one.
I know. You, me, and Ven all share the same dream.
But we couldn't get a cutscene for that.
I'd never really thought about it. At least until you asked me. My dream is to become a Keyblade Master.
It's not very. That's not very original, Ven.
I just need to keep on believing.
So, if that was their dream, then would that mean that Aqua has accomplished her dream because she's a Keyblade Master already? Is that it? You're like 18. You're like, dreams accomplished. Done. Did it. All right. Sorry, I have gunk in my throat. It's gross. All right. On to, well, since it's only 25 minutes, I guess on to Enchanted Dominion. I should change my Keyblades up and everything like that, too.
Still no sign of Terra.
Stop! You get away from her!
What? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, I've never seen anyone so beautiful.
Just like a 7.
Who are you?
I'm Ventus. But you can call me Ven.
Oh, you don't seem bad, dear. I'm certain you have a pure heart, just like our precious Aurora.
Tell me why she's sleeping?
Long ago, Maleficent cursed her. Now she's stolen her heart.
Well then, why don't I go get it back for her?
That's impossible, dear. Maleficent's home is at the Forbidden Mountain. It's not safe.
I'm not afraid.
I'm glad.
We can't just leave Aurora.
I'm
like
glad
this.
she didn't say
I can help.
Maleficent's,
You gotta
Maleficent's
believe.
castle is in Forbidden Mountain.
Come on.
Nobody can go
Let's
there.
go get her heart.
Because that would have been implied by the name Forbidden. But at least she said it's
No.
not safe.
You're absolutely right. The Forbidden Mountain is through the forest. Come along. Follow us. After all, we wouldn't want you to get lost.
It's a pretty linear way there, to be honest. Once the castle itself is kind of confusing, but it's literally a straight line, so I don't think I can get lost. Enchanted Dominion. I actually don't mind this level that much. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. So I think there's usually a treasure. I know Terra has one, but I think there's a treasure out on the balcony if you can get there. This is not the balcony, but there's treasure anyway. I thought there was one, like, I thought there was an actual balcony, but I guess not. I like that Birth by Sleep added the status effect stuff like poison and sleep and all that, but they're more or less useless, so it does kind of suck to get them. Let's equip a new Keyblade, since I just realized I didn't do that last time. Treasure Trove is pretty good. I don't like Stroke of Midnight because it reduces the strength to make it land critical hits, but I don't know, so... I'll use Treasure Trove. It's a pretty balanced Keyblade. It's a step up. Let me see. Command X. So none of those are level 3 yet, which sucks. It just takes forever. That's the problem with having commands way too early. Like I could use the command board and get them that way, but nobody's got time for that. I'm not gonna save yet. It's not worth it. So yeah, this area is much bigger than the Cinderella world. We have, I don't think Aqua can go to his whole world, but I know Terra and Ventus can. Actually, I don't know if Terra can. I think Ventus is the only one who can explore the entire world. Basically, Terra is more or less confined to the forest and then here. Aqua's more or less confined to just Mortison's castle. And then Ventus can go through the whole area, which is pretty neat. Because some of the levels do feel smaller, like Castle of Dreams is completely different for Terra and Aqua. But like they actually go in the actual castle and shit like that. So I like that each person can access different parts of the world, but at the same time I don't like it when some parts of the world are like cut off. I'm trying to think of a good example. Like trying to think of an example of a better example of, so like I think Radiant Garden. Oh, that's a spoiler. Well, not really. Anyway, like without getting too much into it, some of the worlds are more cut up. Like I think, yeah, Ventus can't go inside of the castle in the Dwarves world, whereas I think both Terra and Aqua can both go there. You can't get that until much later, and I hate that. I both hate and don't hate it. I hate that you can't get it yet, but at the same time, like I like that there's a use for the abilities later on. Okay, so I need to get these maxed out before I get the abilities, so I can't swap them out yet. But this arrow, I can swap out this Aurora. Not to be confused with Aurora. I want to put Thunder in there, because I want to level up Thunder, so let's do that. I believe there's hidden like ice cream ghosts. I forget what they're called. Treasure pots? Prize pots? I think prize pots. They're hidden in this world. So another thing I like, especially after playing a lot of Dream Drop Distance, I like that your physical attacks are actually scale with your level properly in this game. Because in oh, almost dead. I need Cure. Do I still not have Cure unlocked? That's not good. I should buy that if I can. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I've never seen that happen. So when Ventus is in this mode, someone uses if someone uses a fire attack on him, he heals. That's pretty cool. I've literally never seen that. I didn't realize that the elemental forms worked like that. I've played this game so many times. I never knew that. Alright, let's just panic switch to Aqua, I guess. Okay. Yeah, but what I was trying to say is I like that you don't have to use the commands in this game. It makes things go a lot faster. But, like, you can still be like... Oh, I could use this. Sure. You can still be like a somewhat reliable person just on physical attacks, because sometimes you just gotta do that. Alright, oh, I'm in a triangle now. It seems kind of pointless to D-Link. God, why does it always work? Oh yeah, see? Right there. I got healed again. Or, actually, I might have just gotten healed. I'm an idiot. I might have just gotten healed because they dropped health orbs. I'm stupid. Why do I do this to myself? Alright. They're either on this side or the other side. This side. Here we go. Alright. So, if you'll remember, when you encounter these, you really just want to deal as many hits to them as you can. I think the more damage you do to them, the more you'll unlock their second ones. Because they do have, I think if you do enough damage to them, they unlock like extra prizes and stuff like that. You don't get them in your thing until you kill them, and they will just disappear like mid fight. So let's see. I got Cherry Berry, Jumbo Almond. Jumbo Almond was their like rare one, I think, and then Forest Muffin. It's not really important. You use them to make items that can like you take the items and you'll automatically turn into a dry form. So like there's one for Firestorm where you just eat the item and instantly go to it. They're helpful for grinding in some spots, but it's not like that's not like a necessity. Like I'll never just like need to immediately change into a dry form. They're obviously more helpful, but at the same time they're not like make or break. It's not like, oh, if I don't have a dry form I won't win this. They're just a power boost. Oh, I forgot I had Diamond Dust. I just unlocked that. Diamond Dust is cool. I think I like it better than Firestorm, just because it feels like more attack heavy. Here we go. Come on, guys. I don't like having to like search for enemies after you turn into a new form. Hang on. And this one, I think I like that finisher better too, because it's an AoE instead of like Firestorm, which only fires off in one direction. Alright, let's give some more shit I wrote down. Right, so I think I might have actually met an albino person last week. Like, I'm not sure, but at the same time, I think so. They were probably the palest person I've ever seen in my life. And they didn't have red eyes. I think that's what qualifies as an albino, so I'm like hesitant to give them the albino title. But I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I have fire. I have a lot of fire commands, actually. I need to fully level that up, though. And then thunder I only need to get to level 2, so I'm not really going to keep that much longer. I think if I level up fire, I think you can combine fire and fire to make Fire Auga, which would be the first like level 3 spell I have, which would be pretty cool. Does seem like this area is giving a lot more XP, which is nice. Like the enemies are slightly tougher, but this would be a much better grinding spot than the first area. But at the same time, I needed the first area's grinding spot to get to this area, so mixed bag. But yeah, like he was I think he might have been like a ghost or something, because he literally had like blonde, he was very, very pale, he had blonde hair, and he had like really pale lips. It's lips I've never seen someone have like a pale version of that. It just seemed really unnatural, and I was very scared for him. And that's it. I had another instance where, if anyone's worked in retail, they'll kind of know where this is coming from, but a guy came into the store, and like, I recognized him kinda. I was like, I vaguely knew that I've seen him before. I couldn't remember why, but I remember not liking him. But like, he was nice enough, so I was like, I don't understand. I couldn't figure out like why I didn't like him. And then I figured it out. What he did was, he came to the register, he rang up his stuff, and like, you know, he bought his stuff, and then he went back into the store to buy more stuff, like after completing a transaction. And I remember that's why I didn't like him, because every time this fucking dude comes in, he'll buy like 5 things, and then he'll go back in the store and buy 3 more. And every time I just want to scream at him and just be like, buy all of it at once, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, so we got our first boost, that's good. I like how I can just try and remain calm after that, when it's really just destroying me inside. We have Liz level 2. I could probably combine those two and make Blizzaga right now. Oh, I can combine the arrows too. Okay, let's start combining this shit. I think if I meld Blizzard with... Does it let me? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I guess I gotta level Blizzard up. Or I have to make another Blizzard. Which I am, so that's not that weird. Let's do... Can I not level the arrows up either? That doesn't seem right either. Hold on. I could have sworn that arrow plus arrow... Do they really have to be fully leveled? That doesn't seem right, but whatever. Oh, right, so I could level that up and make Blizzard Edge, which isn't really worth it. Alright, well now I know, so I guess I do gotta... I know the lower leveled ones can both be level 2, but I really thought Arrow... Maybe Arrow is a stronger spell? That could be it, or it has to be fully leveled? I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if they changed that. I just never realized. I still can't believe I don't have Cure. Actually, I should do that right now. I should go back and see if they sell Cure yet, because Cure is kind of a big deal. But yeah, like fucking, what kind of a psychopath? Actually, there's usually a store here. I don't know why there isn't. Oh yeah, I do, because it's all the way back at the castle. Oh my god. Alright, back we go. Actually, I don't know why I started going there. Roach Chamber. This seems weird. I don't like teleporting like this, but I feel like I have to. Stun Edge, Thunder. Oh, good. Cure. I'll buy 4 of them, so I can level them up. And I need another Magnera. I noticed I don't have one. I could have just done more magnets, but honestly, nobody's got time for this. I'm glad that I can finally buy some of this stuff. Okay. Do I have 2 dodge rolls yet? I don't remember if I bought one. Command list. Let's go to movement commands. I only have one. It's not fully leveled yet, but that's fine. It's not, so it won't show me that I can combine dodge roll until I have at least 2. Like, it doesn't want you to, there's like a system in place to make sure you don't accidentally fuck up and get rid of one of your dodge rolls, or get rid of one of your like main movement things. But dodge roll, I think the air dash, and I think high jump maybe, no. Basically some of the movement commands have, you can combine with elemental stuff. Like I think Ventus can learn fire dodge roll, so when he dodges, it also does damage when he like rolls into things. Which, it's not like a lot of damage, but it's helpful. And more than that, it can help trigger like firestorm and stuff easier. Like even if I don't have a fire command like in my command deck, I can have a higher chance of triggering it. Okay, let's swap you out for Cure. That'll help. Magnera, when I fully level, I'll swap out for another one. Alright, we're on our way. We've almost got all the 3rd level spells, which sounds about right. I think usually by the time you get to the 4th world, you should have at least a few level 3 spells, or at least be working on them. I could try and level up some of these. It's not really required, but I guess they're kind of helpful. I don't really like Snow White's like at all. I think I've talked about it before. I hate that all of her commands say like grumpy and shit like that instead of what they should. Oh, but this is a pretty good move when there's enough enemies. It can be annoying when there's not enough enemies to like trigger, but oh, I actually leveled it up. Okay. But yeah, it's I don't like that you can't tell what hers do. Oh yeah, that's useless. There's a bunch of like useless commands that are still in this game from when multiplayer was a thing. Like there's like break time, basically the equivalent of like gestures in Dark Souls or stuff like that, but they're fucking pointless because you can't show them to anyone. I think there's a trophy for getting break time with all 3, or using break time with all 3 of the characters, but that's about it. And I think you do have to buy, you might have to buy them for all the, for getting all the commands like listed in the, to complete the journal. Yeah, I think you do have to do that. I think you have to buy all the commands for the journal. But it's kind of pointless. It just means you gotta grind a lot in the Mirage Arena, which isn't too hard. Especially since I added stuff to it, but it doesn't mean I like to do it. So these enemies suck. They'll try and hover like near like the sky because they can fly, but they'll just like hover in the sky, and whenever you kill something, watch, like I'll try and kill one of them. Revert. I'll try and kill one of them, and when I do, his friends will try and like swoop down and grab his money, and they will steal the money. It's a really weird mechanic, but more than that, I just hate. Oh, holy shit! Ventus sniped that dude out of the air. I didn't. Maybe Ventus is better for air combat. I know it's a pain in the ass to hit them with most people though, so maybe that's it. I do know there's a special finishing move you can use if you use Firestorm like 10 times or something. It's called like Heat Blast or something. I can check it in the finish command thing. It's been a while since I've done some of this. I'm liking this. I'm finally starting to get to use more of the moves and the mechanics and shit like that. Also, how annoying would it be if this command style couldn't damage fire enemies? It would be a pain in the ass. Abilities? No. Where is it listed? Commands. And then finish commands. Like this one, 6. I think I have to do it a couple more times to unlock it. I forget what this one requires. I remember looking it up, but not remembering. That's to unlock like Heat Blast or whatever it's called. Human Torch. Is Heat Blast the name of the, I can't remember. Is Heat Blast the name of the, like, fire guy from Teen Titans? I remember him having a really generic name. I can't remember it, but I'm vaguely aware that he existed. I think there's treasure over there that I skipped by. Yep. Just going on muscle memory now, just knowing where all the treasure is. It's not that it's like helpful, it's just more of like, I need it. See, that was me trying to roll with circle. It's gonna fuck up my Dark Souls playthrough, I'm sorry. So this fire is here during Terra's time here, so he can't progress past this point. Whereas I think Aqua can only come to this forest, and then she can't progress towards Aurora's castle. But this is why we can progress.
Magnificent's doing.
I know. Shall we?
Yep.
I have another infuriating retail story. If someone wants, this is gonna give people PTSD or like secondhand like annoyance, but I'm gonna tell people anyway. So last week, I think it was on the 3rd of July, which in my town is a pain in the ass because maybe it's like this everywhere. Maybe it's not just my town, but basically the 4th of July, you know, it's a holiday, so people like have cookouts and shit during the day. But people get really fucking wasted and light off fireworks the 3rd of July because they know they have a day off the next day. Also, I know enemies spawn here, so this is weird. But yeah, so basically the 3rd of July is a nightmare, and unfortunately I had to work it. But it was made worse because well, first off, so these aren't unversed. I don't remember if you get, yeah, you get XP, but they don't like drop anything. They don't give like commands. And I think they infinitely respawn, so it's kind of pointless to keep trying to fight them. Maybe they don't infinitely respawn. Maybe I remember that wrong. I know there's some hidden treasure and shit up there that you need like higher jump abilities to get to. But anyway, so it's the 3rd of July. Now that I work at a 7-Eleven, I have to make food. Occasionally, like I usually, like I make breakfast every day, which is hash browns, breakfast empanadas, and fucking breakfast pizza. If breakfast pizza sounds good to you, you're a monster. Get the fuck out of my face. But it's basically, it's like sausage, eggs. Yeah, there's egg, like scrambled eggs on this pizza. And like ham and stuff like that. And I think it's disgusting. Mostly because I hate egg. But anyway, so I make the breakfast stuff, but also because people have been coming in and asking about it, I now don't like shut the oven off until like 1 or 2. So if people come in and like we don't keep food out, like I don't make food in the middle of the night, but if someone asks for like a pizza or wings, I can make it for them. And they do occasionally, and it's pretty annoying, and I don't like doing it. But you know, whatever, it's my job. I gotta suck it up. But we got hit pretty hard over the weekend of the 4th, so we were out of a lot of like basic supplies, like so we ran out of pizza boxes. So whenever someone would come in and ask for a pizza box, or for a pizza, I would say like, sure, but I mean, we're out of pizza boxes at the moment. We can give you like the slice containers, so you can have like, you can take it that way. And normally that's enough for someone to go, oh, no. And we can't just make slices, we have to sell the whole pizza, because we have no way of like keeping the pizza once it's like made. Because the like, the oven's still on, but all the other stuff, like the heating case is off. But yeah, so, this is so infuriating. So I said that to this guy. Actually, let's continue after this cutscene.
Well, they ain't guarding nothing. Tension! No sleeping on the job.
No, birth by sleeping on the job. This is what I mean. This is so it's Rowdy Rumble's playing again. It plays whenever you have like a big attack like this. It's usually when you're just thinning out enemies. So the fact when it plays during a boss shows the boss is not taken seriously. But yeah. So this kid comes in and he says, you know, can I get a pizza? And I said, I mean, sure, but we're out of pizza boxes. And he goes, oh, can I just take it on like plates and stuff? I was like, we don't have plates. I can give you 8 individual slice boxes, but it might be a pain in the ass to carry. And we have to sell the whole... Oh, no, he comes in first and asks for 2 slices. And I said, we can't do slices. It has to be the whole pizza. He goes, okay. And I said, well, I can give you, like, in the 8 slice boxes. And he goes, I think... And he goes, well, that sounds fine. I was like, you sure? It's, you know, it might be difficult... Oh, my God. I love those chain attacks. I said, it might be hard to carry. And he said, no, I'll be fine. So this was while there was, like, 7 other people in the store, because the whole 3rd of July was just a bunch of kids coming in like, groups of 4. And it was ridiculous. It was just, like, oh, God, it was so bad. And then, like, I got way busier than I normally am. Like, the overnight's supposed to be dead. But anyway, so he goes, no, it's fine. I was like, okay. So I spent 2 minutes making the pizza. Then I cut it up, and then I put it all into pizza box slices things while I'm letting a line build, because I'm supposed to take him first. And then he, I'm sorry. So he wasn't. So I had to take someone else because they were before him. Like he went back into the store and like shopped some more. So like I didn't immediately ring him up. And then when I went to finally ring him up, I rang up the pizzas, and he was like, okay. So he paid for him. And then he like started to try and like pick them up, because think of like the slice containers, those like little triangle boxes. So he was trying to pick up 8 of them, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't think it would be this hard to carry them." I was like, "Yep." And he goes, "I don't think I can take these." I was like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, I don't really have any way to carry these." And so he's like, "Can I get a refund?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like you just bought them. I just made them like all this, for you on order." He's like, "Yeah, I don't think I can carry them out of here though. So like we're supposed to be walking to like after this. I'm not driving, so I can't keep it." And I was like, "Can I get a refund?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So then I refunded him and I threw them all out, and the people behind him were fucking furious with me and him, and I was just like, I had nothing to do with this. So that was fun. I love customers. They're the greatest. It's just the shit like I don't really give a shit about other people's time, and I'm here drunk or high on my day off. So I can't wait for school to start again, both because of college kids going back to school and because of high school kids having to fucking stay in their goddamn beds and not go out at night. High school kids are the worst, I think, because they have that like they have that weird sense of like, oh man, we're so cool, at the same time being not cool at all, and just like thinking they're so edgy for like they just think they're so like, edgy is definitely the word I want to use for like just like drinking or smoking. It's like, oh, are we cool yet? It's like, not really. You kind of just look really stupid. Combined with so Massachusetts is one of the states where most of the cities and towns used to be 21 to buy cigarettes, which I like because I get a little satisfaction asking people for ID and then them saying, "Oh, I don't have it on me," when I know they do and they're just not 21. So then I like to ask the question, "Oh, so did you drive here?" And they said, "Yeah." I was like, "So you don't have your license on you?" And they go, it's my favorite thing to do in the world. Did I just go backwards? I come away at... No. Okay. Oh, so I don't think you can... yeah, so there's a bunch of treasure there, but I don't think you can solve the puzzle from that direction. But yeah, so that guy happened. That was another thing too, is people kept trying to buy alcohol. I'm like, you can't buy alcohol past 11. It's the state law. It's like, come on. And like, it happened twice this week, where it's like... it was on one night. It was like, come on, man, it's 11:01, or it was 11 before I came in the store. I was like, it doesn't matter. It has to be 11 when you ring it up. And he goes, "Can I speak to a manager?" Which was my favorite thing in the world, because I said, "I am the manager right now." And he goes, "Oh," and I was just like, "I'm sorry. Like, it's the law. I can't do anything." And I was just like, it was so satisfying to just be like, "I am the manager." And I hate the like. Oh, I should have gone that other way. Like, sense of entitlement people have. Like, don't you understand that, I deserve this alcohol, like, right now? It's like, dude, if you're really stressing this much out at, like, 11 o'clock at night trying to get alcohol, maybe you shouldn't be drinking it. Getting hardcore judgy with people. I hate it. And then it happened the other night where it was like 11, and so people came in, they immediately went to the desk and like, "Can you still buy alcohol?" I said, "No, not past 11. They're like, "It's 11:02. I'm like, "Yes, it's past 11. Like, you really can't bend the rules?" I'm like, no. I get fired if this happens. Why would I do that? So you can have alcohol one night? So you can have one bottle of wine? I get fucking fired? I hate the mentality of it. It just bothers me. And there's people who are like, what if I just slip you like an extra, like something? And it's like, yeah, that extra 20 is going to be great tonight, but not tomorrow when I'm fired. Alright, and while I was ranting, most of my abilities leveled up. So let's create another fire, and then we'll be able to get Fire Aga. Let me see. I think Blizzars are both max, so I can finally do that. Let's throw another Magnera there. Replace Cure with another Cure. Maybe I should do 2 Cures so I can meld them faster. Well, actually, I think I can just do this anyway. Actually, I should put the other Aurora. Okay. I should be able to meld some of these now, though. Fire, oh, you can. So you can do this one. I don't know. I'm curious. This one might not make Fire Aga. Let me clear this and see. Because if it works with Blizzard too, then that'd be one thing. But I don't think it does. No. Maybe they have to be fully leveled up. Maybe that's the difference. Alright, I'll do this at least. So
Pulsing, it attaches various abilities, some for example which increase the damage you deal with certain types of attacks. Pulsings are pretty good. Wellspring is like air combo plus, which I don't really use. Soothing Crystal for HP related stuff, for drop. Shimmering is for the elemental ones. Fleeting is to reduce like load times and get like magic haste and stuff like that. Let's try this one. Let's hope I don't want reload boosts. I want magic haste. Damn it. Let's try this and hope it makes Fire Aga. Magic haste. Sweet. And it did make Fire Aga. Awesome. I didn't think it would. Cure with Thunder. I don't know what this makes. Oh, it makes Cura. That's a step in the right direction, but at the same time I'm going to have to buy more Thunder. Let's do Soothing Crystal. Let's see what that gives me. HP boost. Nice. So I have a leftover Blizzard. I might as well make... oh, this makes Blizzara. I didn't know that. I thought it made Strike Rate or whatever. Or Blizzard Edge. That's weird. Okay. And then... Is Dodge Roll maxed out yet? No, not yet. I'll wait until it maxes out, then I'll swap it off. Because it is technically that kind of command. Alright, so... Don't need another fire, because I finally have Fire Aga. Cure is fine, but... No, I don't... Did I make Cure Aga? No. Oh yeah, I did. Cura. Arrow I can't level up yet. I think this one's about to be final leveled, and then I'll make Blizzara. Actually, I might just replace this arrow with Blizzaga for now. Okay. Let's look at my abilities now. So I should have a little bit more. I really like... HP boost is a nice one. That's a really good one to have. Magic haste is great. I want to get magic haste and attack haste, because those make it so when you so that your commands like load faster, which is invaluable for some of the because especially since the higher level commands take so long to reload. It's really a necessity. Alright, so now Arrow is fully leveled. I don't know if it's level 4 or not. Yeah, okay. Take that one out. And then pop that back in. Okay. Good. Making progress. I'm finally starting to get like a feeling better about it. Oh my god, I can never get any goddamn treasure. Okay. I can't remember if this is like the first time you go through here. There's no like there should be a point where they start letting me like choose which direction I want to go in. God damn. Alright. Wait. How did I get diamond dust when I just used that as the last command? Maybe you can't, I don't know. Half the stuff I'm talking about, it's not true. Or it's either it's not true or it just it's me misinterpreting things. Okay, so these are dead ends, I think. Okay. I wish that those walls would just stay up once you unlock them. So the different portals that you're walking through here, they do correspond. So like red leads to the other red, etc. And then this one, I think this is what I needed to finish the level.
That should do
Why
it.
doesn't her heart have to go through the puzzle? That's bullshit.
Don't you remember? We've met before.
We have?
Why, of course, you said so yourself. Once upon a dream.
I never thought I would meet you.
I love that all
Outside of my
three of the
dreams,
princesses
that
have the
is.
same goddamn voice.
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, my name. Why, it's... Oh no, I can't. Goodbye.
Why is she
I must
barefoot?
see you.
I don't know. Maybe someday.
When? Tomorrow?
Oh no. This evening. At the cottage. In the glen.
They're making an appointment to fuck. They did seem weirdly too close together for just meeting people, for just meeting each other.
What was that?
I don't know, man.
Aurora's memory. She must have gotten her heart back.
So her dream came true.
Yes, not long ago. Dreams are very strong beliefs. Aurora's led her to her true love.
I see you hold strong beliefs too, don't you, dear?
Yep.
It's kind of distracting
also
that the
have a
Green
strong
Fairy's
light.
voice is just the exact same voice as Mickey. Or, I'm sorry, as Minnie.
stay here.
Right, but I'm not done in this area. There's so much more treasure to be had. Although they definitely just teleported me somewhere else. Oh, so there are different directions I can go now. Okay, so this is where the throne room is. This does seem like a dead end. I will give you that. Okay. Fair enough. So, then, does this lead me back into the gauntlet if I go the other way? I've definitely used this one before. There must be like another side of the room I'm not entering through. That must be it. Yeah. Like, I want to get the treasure in here. I'm not leaving without it. Yeah, so I think I have to come back through a different area. So, oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay. I'm gonna run past these dudes. You have to go over through that way, I think. Last time I ran up the stairs. Oh, God. Excuse me. It's very rude of both of you. Alright. Yeah, this is what it needs to do. Okay. Or no, wait. Does it lead somewhere else? No, okay. Alright. Now we can get all the treasure. High potion. Immediately not worth it. Or immediately regretting every decision I made today. I don't know what this one over there leads to. It does look ominous. Like it's a different colored one and everything. I wonder if there's an easy way to get out after I go through here. I hope so. Not a lot of blockades going over here. Can I get that one too? Woo! Okay, it looks kind of like a dead end. And maybe I've gotten everything. Alright. Don't be boring about it. Just trying to look for some fucking treasure. And I'm ruining my goddamn day. This is an interesting puzzle, but not one I'm really a fan of. Just because I hate invisible wall puzzles. Like, it's just shit like that I don't like. I hate it, like, if there's a way to see it, like, if there was a way, like, I could, like, get an item or something and view the walls without, like, having to, you know, go through all that, that'd be fine. But it's the stuff like, having to, I'm trying to think of a good way to say it. It's like having to, am I supposed to go this way? This doesn't seem right. Oh, right. Maybe Ventus can't explore every area. So there's the dungeon, which is like another save point, but I think only Aqua can access it. How the hell do I get out of here, then? But yeah, I'm trying to think of, there was that one gym in Pokemon, I think it was Koga's gym, where they looked like invisible walls, but I think if you looked hard enough, you could like actually see like where you're supposed to go. Oh, hang on. They're changing color. I didn't notice that. It's a whole new fucking ball game now. Was this the area I was supposed to go to? I think so. Alright, I'll take that. I might have just not noticed it the first time. Please tell me I can jump and get it now. Thank you. Okay. That really satisfies my OCD. now that I've gotten everything, I'm feeling much better. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. I think I gotta go when it's yellow. Alright. And I assume I need to get to this thing, but maybe not. Is this a dead end? Just take me somewhere else? Oh no, okay. Oh my god. I don't like this area. Like, I do and I don't. Like, it's a functioning puzzle, so I like that. But I don't like how complicated it is. It's better than just, like, running through a fucking, like, the walls of an area, but still.
Someone has released Aurora's heart. Tell me, child, was it you, Maleficent?
Only because you stole it in the first place.
A Keyblade. You must be Ventus.
Huh? How do you know about me and the Keyblade?
My powers ensure I'd know of the key to bringing me hearts. Terra gave me a demonstration.
Terra? He was here?
Why, yes. In fact, it was he who stole Princess Aurora's heart.
That's a lie!
I was asked to leave you unharmed, but it seems I have no choice.
Now here's some boss music. Do they just book it? Or do they try and help me? Okay, I was gonna say. This is actually called The Encounter, and I really like this music. I don't think Maleficent's too hard, but I don't like that she disappears and shit. That's not a fun mechanic. Oh, did she actually say thunder when she cast that? I like that somehow Maleficent is... Well, I guess it makes sense. Maleficent is weaker here than when Sora fights her. Nope. Oh, this is the fairies thing. Okay. I wasn't really trying to do anything, if I'm being honest. Oh, maybe this is a bad time to use... Yeah. I don't want to use my shot lock for that. I'll use it here. That seems like a much better use of it. And she's just standing still, trying to fire thunder at me. And to no avail. Oh, damn it. Yeah, if she stood still, I might as well, like, attack her. Okay. Yep. Wow, did I not press it in time? Oh god, it's like Doom. Wow, so that's an immediate press. See, I thought it was, since they had like an icon on the ground, I thought I like had to get there in time. Okay, hang on. I gotta get used to like searching for cure again. I haven't had to do that in a while. Like that's gonna be a real big pain in the ass for like some of the harder bosses. Is she gonna stand there until I kill her fucking minions? Okay, so I do just press it. This is exactly like one of the D-Link finisher moves. I think it's Mickey's who fights like that. Oh man, see, I didn't get Diamond Dust that time. Must have to like time it a certain way. And they hit. Okay, I ate it. That's fine. Is it though? Oh, what the fuck? I don't remember this attack. Maybe I usually kill her by now. She's summoning galaxies and shit over here. Oh, she's doing a special move. I'm not really ready for that. She's too far away. I can barely hit her. I'll just do it again. Oh yeah, she's doing a much heavier move here. That's why it's the perfect time to do this. There we go. Learn Thunderbolt, which is the same as Diamond Dust and Firestorm, but with thunder. I need to buy more thunder commands.
There's no way Terra would hurt somebody like that.
You don't believe me? That's unfortunate, for he agreed so easily.
He did?
Fen, don't be fooled!
Huh? Aqua!
Terra would never do that. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah.
Ah, the truth can be most cruel, even amongst the closest of friends. After all, one never knows the secrets of another's heart. I'm sure you'll agree, Ventus. Aqua.
The Master sent me.
Huh?
Then, let's go home.
But Terra...
Terra's not ready to leave yet.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
Sorry, Aqua. But... I can't go with you.
What?
It's just... I have to find him before it's too late.
Ven!
I like that Ven's motivation isn't very clear.
Where are you?
He's just kind of like, he knows he needs to find Terra. He doesn't really know why. He doesn't really know what he's going to do when he gets there. It's kind of like a driving impulse. Secret meetings.
What? Him again?
I do think it's kind of badass that Vanitas can just like fly without the Keyblade or anything, just kind of chilling. So that's done. Now we have this new mysterious world over there that's not Pride Rock. Don't mistake it with Pride Rock. It's not. Alright, but that is it for today. Thank you guys, and I will see you in part 4.